What up, guys? Today we're here in El Paso. We're going to be checking out the National Border Patrol Museum and this archaeological museum. So here we have this big giant building, and right here we have a couple awesome vehicles. So we got a buggy here, nice exposed engine there, nice for cooling. Damn, I bet this sounds really good. So after the Doom buggy, we have this fully loaded Hummer H1 K10 series. This massive front bumper. I believe this is like a bush guard. Okay, and for as wide as it is, there's not really that much space on the inside, I don't feel like. I mean, back, yeah, you do, but yeah. So Hummer, I don't know, I would consider maybe getting one, but like, this thing's so wide. That's crazy. We have this beautiful Bronco here. I actually really like Broncos, guys. So you got a front winch, big old, I don't know, I feel like those are not excessively large tires, but you do got a lift on this, so yeah. And we turn here and we have this big old plane, helicopter, but yeah, that's also pretty cool. US Border Patrol Museum, let's check it out. So here we have a Firebird. $120 miles. And this here is also, again, really awesome. Nice old vehicle, which is crazy awesome. And yes, there's an entire helicopter in here, and a full-on plane. So this is really awesome. Okay, so this is like showing the, hey, you could go in this. We're in a helicopter, guys. It's kind of cool. So I guess these are weapons that have been taken from people. That's actually really nice. A weapon? You also have this 350 6-speed. Yo, that's cool. These are the duty carry weapons. Shotgun, Remington. All nice guns. Have this nice Jeep here. What's that? That's Willys. Little tires. I mean, reasonable size, I guess. Tape so it stays straight. Guys, here we have a 5.0 Mustang. It's actually like ridiculously clean. I actually really want a Mustang like this. Bit of a back seat. So there's a bit of like a seating area to watch movies, and there's movie pictures here that has different people, like different movies that have to do with borders, I think. Now let's just talk about this for a second. Motorized hang glider. Feel free to press pause here. And then we also have this cruiser buggy thingy. So this is like probably 8-9 feet long. And it's honestly pretty impressive. So this here I've been looking at for a second there. We have 2 motorcycles. So worn through tires. And it's kind of cool. Smuggler cart. Yeah, there's a big old boat here. People smugglers, coyotes use boats such as this to ferry people who are trying to enter the United States legally across the Rio Grande River near Laredo, Texas. 2 truck hoods. We have this boat here, which just looks very heavy. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a railroad cart thingy. Then we have some boots that are really small, but they're split there. So we got some saddles. Chronological, which there's some cool stuff here. But I don't want to bore you guys too much with that, and I don't have much space on my phone, so we're gonna have to make this kind of quick if we're gonna get the archaeological museum as well. And because these museums are so close, we have this nice little path to get to the archaeological museum, to that one, Texas Wildscapes Wildlife Habitat Demonstration Site. So this is like what it shows like they want to do, or this is like what it is. A lot more plants. It's so quiet in here. So basically you're gonna have to let me know, again, like every single time for now, for pretty much every single museum, you're gonna have to let me know if you want me to talk through this stuff. But so I'm just gonna kind of give you more of an overlook of this like usual, and if there's stuff that specifically catches my interest, I will talk to you about it. These are cool. Like, look at that, that's like, it's like 3.5 feet long. You have a nice plastic cushion couch thingy there, nice and comfy. Prickly pear, tried a couple of those, like prickly pear candies. Yo, that's kind of cool. Now this is just a moment to think. You see how like although it's impressive, you know how like precise and immaculate all the Egyptian stuff is? This is like way later than that. So it's just funny how like the quality of this stuff kind of compares to the magnificent structure and capabilities of Egyptians. Just something to think about. Like, don't get me wrong, this is all cool, but look how that is. And like Egyptian stuff is completely circular, whereas these are now not as perfect. There's a new display coming soon. Cool. Okay, so here we now have some more cultural stuff. But don't get me wrong, there is stuff that's still impressive. Like it's still good, but it's just funny how different this stuff is. But yeah, so we got a lot of pots and stuff. I'm sure if you read these, they're more interesting, but not sure. This is kind of cool. Casa Grande, stoneworking. It's a nice hat. Sorry, it's kind of rude. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the what is that? What the bins? Okay, so these are woven, which I have to say that is impressive. Okay, square. That is cool. Then here we have another room. So this is why I need to know if you guys want me to take the exact time, but there's a lot of cool stuff here, a lot of stuff to read. I'm gonna read a little bit of this stuff, then I'm gonna be going, so. Exploring the past. Mega turkeys. This is actually so cool. This is completely transformed. So now I have like a house. Kid's about to shoot me. Holy crow, man. Okay, so I don't know if this is just mud or if it's like, it looks like it's boiling. So I don't know if that's maybe like tar. I don't know, but how many is that? 1, 2, 3. Look like I'm about to do another. I don't know if that's to scale, but that's pretty big. Okay, so yeah, this, like a cave-ish area. This here looks like it's a bit more secluded. Got a bit of a home. You got a bit of a temple. I think that's supposed to represent. Now you have more like a city. And I guess that's the ocean. Okay, we have another display here. bit more broken pottery. Sit. Okay, so that was the archaeology museum. So it was pretty cool. Again, some of these museums is more like stuff you have to see for yourself to actually get the full experience of it. But I mean, I enjoyed it. It was pretty interesting. A lot of more history stuff than I expected, which is cool. I enjoyed coming to these places. The National Border Museum, both of these things are great, and because they're so close, you'll be able to come here and experience both of them. So it's probably about a 2-3 hour stop. I've been here for an hour and a half, only because I'm trying to get back on the road. So if you like this type of video, maybe consider subscribing, and I have more videos like this on my channel, so consider checking that out. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and keep it real.